Hello everyone, this is Genuine. We are going to be jumping right back in where we left off at like cycle 60 or so. I'm hoping we get to, that's not the right one. I'm hoping we get to radiation this playthrough and rockets. That's kind of my goal for this playthrough. And then maybe a steam generator would be nice, a battery bank, like some more permanent things would be very nice. And before we get into it, I just want to give a big shout out to everyone that followed. I shared a clip of Amnesia. Apparently a lot of people like that. So a big shout out to Jesse6879, Potable Toilet Water, My Jewel, Your Jewel, Turpentine in the Morning, and Eduardo's Alvarez for subbing or for following while we were offline. I guess people just like that clip. And shout out to Skizzer3294 for suggesting that I checked out Luma Play's tutorial on how to use the Saturn critter traps. I don't even know if we're going to really get to it this stream, but if we do, maybe we'll just hop over there and just see what's up. I don't know if Luma's ever on Twitch, but if he is, they'd be cool to stop in and chat with him one time. Now, maybe I should slow things down while I try to remember exactly where we left off. Okay, so we're collecting water. We set up our infinite water storage, and we should probably start piping the steam up there for the time being. And then, let's see. Yes, sometimes, you guys ever have that, like, shell shock where, like, you get back into it, and you just kind of don't remember where you left off, so it takes, like, a cycle or two to get back to it. Okay. While we're sorting this out, let's just see real fast if anyone needs skill points. I think everyone was pretty comfortable where they're at. Just given our rooms, like, we don't really have the greatest morale bonus. We don't have a good source of food just yet, so I think everyone is good. Oh, that's right, the mob farm. Okay. I can do that, or at least I can try. Fix my light real quick. It's better. So I took a day off from streaming. I mean, you gotta eventually, right? And yeah, in that time not a lot happened. I kind of just did my day job, worked on some 3D modeling, and oh, I played For the King. So, big recommendation. For the King, it's kind of a smaller game. I don't even know what the studio is that makes it. But it is an awesome, like, rogue RPG light, rogue turn-based RPG, party co-op RPG light. Like, I don't even know exactly the word for it, but yeah, it's just an RPG and it's roguelike, and it's designed to be like really fast-paced, and like you should be turning out games like every 30 minutes to 3 hours depending on how good you are. But highly recommend it. They are coming out with a sequel to it, For the King 2, and they had some open betas, and I really felt like they needed to balance it a little more, like, or a lot more actually, because it just did not feel at all like the original game. But besides that, like, I'm super excited for it. I cannot wait for the second one to come out. And the best part about it is it's 4 players, and I just recently convinced my friends to get into the first one. So we're already at 3 people, and if we get one more, then we'll need For the King 2 to be out already. You know, highly recommend it. In fact, I wouldn't mind doing a stream of that. I do find that the games get a little long, and I tend to piss off my friends while we're playing. Well, I wouldn't even, I don't think I do anything to deserve it, but they get a little annoyed sometimes. But it is the kind of game where, like, just a handful of bad rolls can just, boy, can they really affect your game. Like, you would not believe. So let's see, did we put the sleeper here, or did we put the light person here? Because I think if we put the sleeper here, the snorer, nah, I guess we should probably leave this blocked off for now. Maybe we'll swap out these tiles. But yeah, it's the kind of game where, like, it's RNG, like random numbers game. So, like, rolls can super determine how well you do. In fact, you could be like the worst player in the world, have the worst gear, and just put no forethought into anything you do, and just get good rolls and be a god. That's just how the nature of the game is. So it's easy to get kind of upset at people for getting bad rolls, even though it's not their fault and they can't control it. Saying, guys, I can't control it. It does happen. But yeah, no, it's an excellent game, and I would absolutely love to play it on here sometime. But maybe once this For the King 2 comes out, or if they do another closed beta or open beta, I suppose, we'll jump on that. And hopefully maybe they'll give out some keys or whatever, and I can spread the joy and maybe invite people in chat to come and play with me. That would be dope. I'd love that. Before too long, we'll put together a Discord just so people who kind of like similar games can get together, and then maybe I can find people for parties for games like that. And then, I can always get suggestions and advice on new videos and stuff. All good things. I don't actually know what we need. I think agriculture was something we were looking for. Cuisine and attacking errands. Let's just make sure we don't have a... Nope, leave me alone. We do have a farmer. Okay. We have a farmer, but should we go ahead and grab a second one this early on? Not really sure, honestly. For sure, absolutely, on the other world, we need to get some kind of sustainability, some habitat. I don't know what the word would be. We need to get something put together over here for sure. Right now, it's kind of desolate. Kind of no man's land. Man, why are you... Okay. Eye irritation. Eye irritation, that's the main thing. What is it in the air? Is it the hydrogen that's doing it, or is there... Where is the gas overlay? Nope. What the hell? Materials overlay. We have hydrogen. Is that chlorine? A little bit of chlorine, yeah. And we just unearthed slime lung, so maybe I should veto that and bury this slime lung. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Yeah, oh wait, there's a little bit of chlorine in here. Let's block this off for now, because I think that's our only exposure to slime lung in this entire colony right now. We'll just tie that up. Then yeah, we did want to do just a little farm for these slug plugs. Just something really minor just to give us a little bit of electricity in this beginning portion of colonizing this planet. And I suppose we could just go ahead and fence this entire area off since we're at it. Cool. Yeah, once we put this all together, I'll leave their floor natural to make you feel a little less cruel, I guess. And we do need to send an animal husbander over here eventually to drop off all the plug slugs. Great, so that's done. And then we do want to drop off as many plants as possible to this pit flower pot planting station, I guess. That way we can get them available to use on all of our other planets. Okay, blueprints. So, honestly, there's not really anyone in particular that I'm super interested in. I guess it is helpful to have an animal, like a rancher on every planet. So let's just go ahead and grab the rancher prematurely. And let's see. It's going to be a few cycles until he gets to critter ranching. So we'll just let him hang out here and farm and get some XP. Now this toilet's filling up. So pretty soon this will be ready to lock up and then let the morbs do their thing and generate some polluted oxygen. Should probably tidy this up first. Hatch eggs, that's a very good point. Before I forget, we need to make sure that we don't have any unnecessary hatches running around. And while we're at it, since I just thought to do it, we should drop off some puffs. Yeah, exactly. Don't think we analyzed puffs here. Hatches and shine bugs. Okay. Yeah, let's go find some puffs to wrangle real fast. Let's see. How could we go about doing this? Because if we auto wrangle all the plus or all the surplus, I think it'll try to grab the hatches and stuff, right? So I think we need to isolate a puff. That way we can actually... Nope. Okay, let's build the door here. Yeah, I think if we isolate a puff, it'll be much easier, much easier to do this. So let's open this door and then just pray that it comes through here. And we have some idle people, so I guess we do need to slow it down and try to give them some task. We have our battery bank set up. We do not have any transformers, so that could be a good next. This is as good a place as any, I suppose, to build some transformers. I mean, we only need a handful for the time being. And honestly, usually I build a transformer bank, but just given the nature of transformers, I could just spread them out as much as I'd like. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and just to get some kind of power transformers going, let's just throw one up here. Let's make sure this room satisfies it. 38 tiles. Whoa, it does not. That's pretty funny. It needs to be 38 or 32. Okay, and this will give us 35. That'll work. Then again, we want to keep this open so the hatches do not become cramped anytime soon. Okay, here's that. And this will be our first transformer. So that way... And look at this. I can actually use the snip tool. This is the first time I'm using the snip tool. How do this work? There we go. Great. That's awesome. And look, I don't even need to disassemble any wires. Wow, that is so useful. That is insane. This is the first time I've played this game with the snip tool actually functioning. And then again up here, so it doesn't make... I guess we'll just throw some transformers here for now. I don't think this is a very good place because it is near critters and stuff, so I don't want them to be near heat, an excessive amount of heat. In fact, I don't want an excessive amount of heat generation near my base, period. But for now, this will work. Let's do this, and then we'll connect it to the pump up here, and this will give us a nice little boost in our energy reliability, I guess. Okay. Alright, now we're all set with that. We can start speeding it up now that people have tasks. And then again, steam generator. Steam generator. So we were talking about, in the last stream, we were talking about generating plastic. And someone in chat recommended plastic Dreckos. Now, I have messed with plastic Dreckos quite a bit. But only on a couple of worlds. So I feel like I'm pretty familiar with them, but only on a couple of, I've only done it so many times. So I might in fact need to watch my old video back on how to do a nice farm for them. The premise, I know the premise is hydrogen and is it balm lilies that they need to eat that they like? Incubation. I guess once you have them, crystal blossoms. Let me double check this real fast. It will not pull it up. Glossy, Drecko. Yeah, so I think, is it more likely if they have, let's check this out, If they eat mealwood, okay. They have to eat mealwood, good, because that's the more simple thing to harvest between the two. And these are chlorine chambers, so either we're going to have to just sacrifice the duplicant's eyes, or we're going to have to build some Atmos suits. So where are we at with those Atmos suits? Okay, refined metal. I think we're far from it, honestly, since all we really need for now is just the glossy Drecko egg. Okay, and people are just standing around on this first day. Okay, so we have Agriculture Ada, who is not working at night, so let's change that. And then we have Harold, which is our new friend. There we go. We have a more even split. Okay. Before we have a bunch of idle people just hanging about, let's just make it a little easier to get around for now, I think. And maybe we'll collect some of these resources while we're here. Let's see, what could be big things to improve movement? It's a good thing we caught this before they emptied the houses. Seriously, that would have sucked. No. Pay. Somebody disable this. You better not touch that pay. Oh. We have bad oxygen distribution right now. Not terrible, but still bad. So someone in chat or in the YouTube comments recommended a carbon skimmer. I think it does ultimately delete mass. And right, when we're talking about really long-term sustainability, mass is really what we're looking at, because you can convert most of these things in the game to something else. Like, everything's a couple degrees away. You can convert everything. But if you're losing mass, just deleting mass, getting rid of mass, then you can't recover that. And that being said, there are things that create mass, but for the most part, it's not nearly on the same scale as things that delete mass. Maybe we make this a little bit easier. Just build this up all the way so they don't have to run around all waste time. Let's look at the oxygen distribution. So we still have this closed off, but if gas is passing through here, then it's an open loop. So I guess we can go ahead and just open this up for now. Whoops. That's right. Shift click, shift click, shift click. I think Elias recommended that. Elias, I will try to remember. I promise. I promise. Not gonna say that I will, but I will try to. Okay. Yeah, let's just free up some kind of like highways, I guess. Make some paths for duplicants just to speed things up, and to give people jobs, because we really don't have anything right now. So eight visits, and I'm kind of surprised to see no morb spawning yet. Maybe they changed their behavior, but it should be every 3 cycles or so. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see that. And then, did we ever get her an outhouse? We did, but she doesn't have dirt, or she does? She does. She does. Okay, we'll just set this to a very high priority then. That's really weird. Okay. And then... okay, lady. Lady. Yeah. Lindsay, I kind of want to just kill you so I don't have to hear this thing keep popping up. It makes me feel very guilty. Yeah, it makes me feel very guilty and stressed. Seriously, if there's anything that can trigger like an instant stress response, it's that noise. And the red alert, of course. Who is sick? Devin with slime lung. Okay, Devin. Where were you playing around? Probably over here. Hey, KMK77. I have to go to work. I give a follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My videos are going to be up on YouTube. You can find the link on my profile, so just stop by there if you want to see the rest of it. But I appreciate you so much. But yeah, okay, so because no one needs to go over here, maybe we just lock this door for now. Or do they? We'll just leave it open. We'll just make sure there's no priorities over here. Is there any slime lung that we're not seeing? No, this is not operating. But why? Wait a minute, does deodorizer not? Oh, it doesn't remove disease, it creates oxygen, which slime lung can't live in. That's really interesting. Okay, so so that way we can more effectively kill slime lung. Let's build another door, I guess. You know, I appreciate everyone following and everyone stopping by. Big shout out to everyone who comes on the live stream. It's a little like we're just starting up over here on Twitch. I know. I was on YouTube forever, never showed up on Twitch. So it's a bit of a culture shift, right? But I appreciate every single one of you, and you guys will always have my videos on YouTube. And don't worry, if you want to see more like edited, shorter, compressed videos, I will be doing more content like that. It's just a matter of time. And it's going to be a shift probably, because Auction Not Included has been very thoroughly fleshed out. It's been out for a long time. So it's been very thoroughly fleshed out. So there's only so much more content to make, and I like to do kind of alternative low cost builds. So I'll probably still be making builds for a long time. But that being said, I'll probably do more tutorials for other games, specifically Minecraft, maybe other crafting games that I really enjoy, and maybe do like short highlight reels or something. Okay, so let's get back on track. All that being said. Okay. Yeah, Lindsay really needs some help. So, oh, Lindsay. Lindsay, I am so sorry. Lindsay. I kind of just want to kill her, which is not a very good, like... I feel like that's not the appropriate response when someone's struggling. You shouldn't just want to, like, execute them. But I kind of want to do that. Hey, research complete. Ooh, tropical fry egg. Cool. I haven't fussed around with fries too much, but a lot of recommendations from chat and YouTube to just use them. Apparently, they're very inexpensive food source. See, the thing is about this game is I like to build my game to basically like be infinite, like basically to where I like perfectly recycle resources, and that kind of causes me to like work at kind of a slow pace and to not really utilize all my resources. And the issue with that is like the amount of cycles it would take to effectively eliminate all of your like building resources or metal would be astronomical. It would be insane. And it's probably just better to rush really fast to go to like other planets and explore and get automated shipping, and then start working on like perfect efficiency like systems, than to just start with the perfect efficiency systems, you know? Too squeamish to melt critters. Interesting. Precious sleet wheat or pinch of peppermint to extract bracking. Yeah, that is so interesting. This is a completely new thing, bracking and the plant crusher. I have not seen that. And I don't know. I'm sure I've played with it before. I just didn't know it was there, honestly. Okay. So yeah, we'll just speed things up. Make sure people get stuff done. And while we're here, let's just flush out these research trees, honestly. Kind of no reason not to. Harold, Dick and Dan, nothing yet. No one else to improve. Yeah, we kind of freed up space a little bit in our base so people can move back and forth a little bit easier. But now that we're done with the bristle blossom, for all intents and purposes, we're going to... we'll level this out here. And I always forget to set my deconstructed buildings only. Oh, and I always forget. Next time... Okay. The odds that somebody shows up right when I'm starting my stream, probably pretty low. But next time, if I forget, please shout at me to put on both temperature systems. So that way, European viewers can enjoy it and actually see what all the temperatures are. I know lots of the world uses both. Like in the US, we use... Well, it depends. Like when I worked in a more technical job, we use Celsius, like... Honestly, it was a toss-up. It just basically depended on what equipment we were working on and what country of origin that piece of equipment came from. Because if it was like a German motor, all the specs were probably in Celsius, like in the manuals and stuff. And then if it was like an American motor or an American pump, it would be in Fahrenheit. So it was just a toss-up. Literally every single piece of equipment was different, which is ridiculous. I know. I'm completely on board with just going to Celsius, but it's not really up to me, you know? Okay. And I completely forgot about this up here. This has just been chilling out up here. And I absolutely forgot that we built our Millwood farm. How many do we have? 40, so that should be enough. So I guess it's time to uproot this. And we can utilize all the space in our base for something else. Okay. You know, unit systems it's ridiculous. Like, I wish, growing up, of course, I learned, I don't even know if it's called the imperial system, the US standard, something like that. It's like US standard, imperial system. There's another word for it. And I know if you wanted to get into like semantics, I'm pretty sure the imperial system and the US standard and whatever, they're all actually slightly different. Just like a ton, US ton is 2,000 pounds. And I think a British ton is like 2,200, and then there's ton TONNES or TONNE, which is also a slightly different measurement weight than even a British ton or a standard US ton. I know I hate unit systems, but growing up with the US system, I thought it was like superior, and I was like, I like it, it's good. But it was just because I was comfortable with it. And then, like I said, when I worked on a reactor, we used metric as often as not. Again, it just depended on who did, like what country designed the equipment. And when you realize everything's a factor of 10 in metric system, oh my god, is it hard to argue that it's not superior, right? It is just so simple to use. Now, again, every tool that I have in my garage, well, I guess that's not true, because I have a lot of metric tools for my Subaru because it's, you know, made in Japan. But I'm saying everything else that I have is US standard. So, very annoying. It's very annoying. I kind of just wish we just swapped over to metric. You know, fun fact. I don't know how fun this is, but it's a fact regardless. In like 1960 or something, the US passed like an act that was like the Standardized Measurement Act of 1967 or something like that. And it was like, oh, America's going to use metric, but it's completely voluntary. So why even pass it? Why even like make an act that says, oh, you can if you want to? It's like that never needed to be said. People could have always done that if they wanted to. You don't need to pass it like a law telling people that they can just do whatever they want. That doesn't make any sense. You know, it's unfortunate. So like, yeah, they just didn't like go all the way with it in 1967, and here we are, modern day, still using a mix of nets. Lindsay, you are crazy. You are not starving. Actually, Lindsay, you know what we could have you do? And this would be like the only useful thing that you could do. Wait, no, we already did it. We cleared it. Oh my gosh. Lindsay. Wow, holy shit, guys. Her food supply froze. That's hilarious. I cannot believe that. I guess I didn't think to look down there, but holy shit. And there was a fry egg stuck in there. I'm also surprised that survived. Wow. And look at all this hydrogen this thing's making. 25 kilograms? Holy shit. What? That's a lot of hydrogen. Wow. Skizzer 3294. I hope I got that right. I also don't know how to even pronounce the first bit. Skisher 3294. I think that's about right. Yeah, maybe I should actually look up that Luma Plays and sort this out. Like I said, I really do prefer kind of figuring things out on my own, at my own pace. And, you know, obviously I want to have my own versions of things. Otherwise, why would I even make a tutorial for it? But that being said, I don't want to figure out how to utilize these because that looks really useful. Okay. I hope the game's not too loud or too quiet. Every single day I'm trying to make the stream a little bit better. And I hope that's always the case, honestly, until I am like a millionaire and I have a TV show. Right? Once we get to that standard, maybe I'll just settle. But yeah, so if anything's ever bad one day or good the next day, feedback's very much appreciated. And just know that I am trying to make stuff as good as possible. Okay, some whatever gloves. Okay, let's see. That's right, we still have these guys in heat. I guess they both produced an egg. So yeah, this is another. There's just so much stuff on this world that I don't even know what to do next. Damn, I missed it. Okay. This is what I was talking about. They reset it. They emptied it. 15. Damn. That sucks. But that being said, I should probably enable one of these as well. But now that we moved our farm up here, conveniently, nicely out of the way, we'll actually be able to try to configure our base. So I'm already seeing that over here would be a pretty nice place to max critters 20. How many critters are here? Yeah, I can already see that this would be 22. Damn. I'm already seeing that this would be a very nice place to put some industrial equipment. And this will be hot, but we do want it to be about 165 to remove the slime lung. I think Steve mentioned that last time, that slime lung, that the morbs do produce slime lung, but it's above, yeah, if you can maintain the temperature 210, 212. So I actually don't think you need to go quite to 212. I think if you're very close to 212, it will also kill it. Because I don't remember needing to be quite that hot. That's really freaking hot. Okay. You know, super appreciate you, KMK, and everyone who follows. We're at 31 out of 50 followers. We're well on our way to partner. We actually just hit the freaking halfway point on like the stream before this one, and then 6 people followed since then. That's awesome. That's super dope. Keep it up, guys. I mean, bro, you could just spam that follow button, and every time your name pops up, I'll give you a shout out. I mean, maybe don't do that, because then I would need to like, don't do that. But you could. You could. Machinery, athletics. Let's just grab this for now to keep the prints coming. But I kind of don't want to rack up too many duplicates just yet. Not just yet. We're going to take it slow for just a little bit. Harold, buddy. And somebody is consistently sick. Food poisoning, really? Food poisoning. Oh, food poisoning can just be lack of sanitation. So we need to set up an auto, or like an infinite liquid. What am I trying to say? A infinite piped toilet? An infinite water supply toilet, where it just perfectly recycles the water. I did also add this door here, this manual lock, just to make sure that we really won't draw a vacuum here. And yeah, after building this, going through the effort of making a vacuum here and preparing this room, I realized it doesn't matter if this is a vacuum, because I'm not going to be pumping water. Like, it just for this water to be above 212 and to ruin my infinite water storage, you'd have to heat up 50,000 kilograms of water, which is a lot. And then you would also need to, like, it would just, if it got to that state, that system would be ruined anyways. Like, I'd have worse things to worry about, honestly. Okay, and like I said, let's just keep up the research for now. Oh, so yeah, I can't move this hatch over here because this critter drop-off is at 22 out of 20. So I have to just block this off for a cycle, pick up this hatch. And a really easy way to mitigate that would just be to throw an incubator in there. So let's find that if I can. Do I not have an incubator? Let's see. Somebody, there we go. Yeah, let's just throw this in here. I think we have more than enough power right now, so I'm not super stressed about this. Let's see, how much is on this line? Okay. Yeah, 110%. That's pretty okay. Oh, wait. I just realized we are not powering anything, are we? Nope. That is always an awkward thing to find out. Okay. Let's go ahead and move these guys up here. That's a bit of a hike for them to get up there, but I think that'll be fine for now. And then let's extend this fire pole so that way people can get around the base as fast as possible. Yeah, that's entirely my fault. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I did not mean for them to just be running on a treadmill for no reason. Perfect. Look at that. And then here we can drop off the hatches, and whether or not we have people incubate them or not, it'll be perfectly fine. And so I always forget this. Is it every animal has 1 egg per cycle? Because if it's 1 per cycle, then there's no way you can increase a wild population just by incubating them. But if it's more than 1 per cycle, which for some reason I kind of think hatches do get more than 1. Yeah, if it's more than 1 per cycle, then you can incubate them and actually benefit from having an incubator. I guess let's reclaim this for now. Yeah, that snippet tool is so incredibly useful. It is insane. I like having a lot of natural tiles in my base, and I know a lot of people really do not like that. I kind of really do, guys. So I'm sorry if you're OCD. You don't like it. I'm really sorry. Like, normally I would relate. In fact, normally I'd be exactly there with you. And I am doing this for you guys. I am removing these for you guys. So if anyone is bugged by it, I am doing my part. But the reason why I think the reason why I like the natural tiles is because it's just more like wilderness, I guess. Like this green is nice. It looks, you know, foresty, I guess. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Harold. Come on, bro. 2,000 out of 5K. Guess I'm just used to people just being there already. Alright, let's check out these rooms. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I just took a screenshot. Let's check out these rooms. 8 tiles. I'm very curious why they haven't spawned morbs yet. Think maybe something got patched out, honestly. Really, maybe something got patched out that I'm just not aware of. Totally possible. Totally possible. I really don't think so, but it's definitely a possibility. Okay, so guys, before I jumped on here, I went to the store, picked up some stuff. I'm going hiking tomorrow, so I picked up some snacks for the trail, right? And just made sure I had everything. I went to the store. I went to Walmart, and I was like looking at vegetables, and I was there for like a good 15 minutes, because sometimes I just space out. Sometimes I just don't know what I want. Sometimes I don't know what we need, right? And I'm like trying to plan meals and stuff. And then the whole time I'm there, there's this girl in front of me stocking vegetables. And she turns around and we make eye contact, okay? Now that, no, you know, no biggie. That happens to everyone. Nobody on the face of the earth would be like, oh, one person made eye contact with me once. They're looking at me. Like, nobody would think that, right? The issue is I was standing there thinking about it. Thinking about vegetables for a long time, like a good 15 minutes. So what actually happened is I stood there and I made eye contact with her not once, like not one more time, but 2 more times, okay? And again, not the worst thing, because sometimes people are just indecisive, right? When it comes to buying stuff, okay? And that's understandable. But the biggest blunder was that after that, I did a lap around the store, right? Picked up whatever I needed, you know, like some water and stuff. And then oh, that's a lot of slime lung. Let me take care of that real fast. And then I was looking over at the bread to see if I wanted to buy like bagels or donuts or something. And then what do you know? That same girl was there stocking shelves. We make eye contact and she like looks like maintains it, because now she's like, okay, not only were you looking at me, she's like, I know at this point I'm sure that you were looking at me, which I wasn't, but now you just lapped around the store and then you're like, oh, just checking in on your way out. It's like, bro, it's like, no, I'm just shopping for stuff. And I know this is probably just me being like anxious, and she probably didn't even acknowledge it, didn't even acknowledge that I had looked at her so many times. And it's not anyone's fault, because it's like, if you turn and somebody's the whites of their eyes are facing your direction, you are going to look at them because it's a very like natural response. Because you're like, oh, are they about to club me? Are they about to club me and steal my food? Right? It's a very natural response. But yeah, but because I had made eye contact with her on 4 separate occasions at this point, I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna walk past her and I'm going to pick up some donuts off the shelf to dispel the illusion that I've been staring at her. But then I'm like, yeah. So I bought some donuts and I enjoyed some donuts before the stream because I instead of being like, hey, isn't it funny that we just keep looking at each other? That's a weird, awkward conversation. I don't know how to talk to people. And I don't want her to be feeling comfortable, right? So I just had to buy donuts. And I had to suffer and eat delicious Bavarian cream-filled donuts because I refuse to talk to people. Or I'm just very awkward and anxious, I guess. Not even so much that I refuse to talk to people, I'm just awkward and anxious. Yeah, that's my story for today. But yeah, I'm very weird about stuff like that. Like I said, once or twice, it's forgivable. It's forgivable. People, like, if your head even just, like, cranes in someone's direction, they're gonna be like, what's his deal? Is he, like, trying to shoot me? Rob me? Kill me? What are other things people think about? Talk to me? The worst of them? The worst of the lot? Woo! Yeah. Anyways, that's a very natural reaction, but, like, when it's been, like, 4 times in a row, it's like, at that point, you just gotta leave the store. Like, at that point, you just gotta put your head down, leave the store. It's like, internet historian. Dude, yeah, another wreck, okay? All I'm doing is wrecking and repping bigger channels than myself. But internet historian, like, he's telling a story about how he, like, sat on a fucking, like, candy bar or something. And it looked like he, like, shit his pants. And instead of just, like, I don't know. Instead of, like, explaining what happened to the girl next to him, the lady next to him, who had noticed he was freaking out about the chocolate on his pants, he just, like, made, I don't know, he was just so awkward about it and, like, was laughing hysterically at himself and laughing because he was thinking about how awkward and weird it was. And it's like, yeah, I can completely relate. Okay. Now, after that tangent, we're getting caught up on our research. In fact, we're just about done with all of the advanced research. So it is a good time to start to get the, where did it go? Oh yeah, look at these plug slugs. This one's doing wow, why is this guy so happy, bro? Everyone else is like, bro, I hate my life. And this plug slug is just chilling. 400 watts? That's insane. That's more than a generator, I think. Look at that. Charge 2 batteries plus plenty. That's great. So yeah, we're at this point where Lindsay is not doing anything useful. In fact, I don't even know where Lindsay's at, if I'm going to be completely honest. I do not know where Lindsay's at. Cool. I think she might be trying to find no, there's resources here. Lindsay, where are you? Oh, there she is. She was sleeping. My bad. And I guess she has been building stuff. So yeah, I can't yell at her too much. Oh, we've been getting lots of blueprints. I didn't realize how fast they unlocked. Lime jelly jacket. Okay. That's cool enough. Oh my god. How is this hatch still out here? I swear we just put him in here. Okay, Harold and friend May. I like how the 2 people who are not our operators are operating. Awesome. Awesome. Where is our operator? Machinist Mandy. Yeah, Mandy, what are you doing? Not only do I feel like you should be running, I think you should just be running. That is so weird. Okay. And no stress. No stress for now. And nice, we just finished pumping this out. Look at that. That's great. Now, I'm not going to remove this pump just yet, just in case we have like a spill. Because this is in like a very open area. But that's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm really guilty of cleaning up pumps way too, like, cleaning up power lines and pipes and stuff and pumps just like as soon as they're done. Just because I like a neat base, but it's such a waste of resources. And actually, speaking of waste, we should definitely try to truncate the amount of time they're spending here. Damn, I hate that that puff is right there. Let's open this door. Maybe the puff will just help itself in there. Oh yeah, and I do know that, oh, whoa, my camera is offline. Give me just a second here. Interesting. Okay, hopefully that hasn't been for too long. Jeez. Super weird. Huh. Okay, well, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. That's a first, but guess that'll happen when you're streaming. Okay, new printables. Let's grab this refined metal for now, because that's pretty big. And then again, we need to queue some researches. Can you, like, shift-click and queue multiple? Alright, let's do filtration, or distillation is probably more important than rocketry. Yeah, let's leave this door open and hopefully the puff lets itself in. And then while we're here, well, let me see what's over here. Polluted oxygen, and is there any germs? Not yet. Yeah, it's super weird why my camera went out. Sorry about that, guys. And, yeah, I'm hoping this puff just lets itself into here. You know, after looking at this, I realized that we should probably just utilize this path for this farm instead of having them go past it. Like going all the way around, that's such a huge waste. And then if we just throw in a fire pole here, I think this will add just enough speed to like... Well, yeah, I think that'll really speed up the farmers, honestly. And again, we only need to maintain the pressure. I think it's above 100, 150. That's nothing. That's why I like to put airlocks in the farms. And I know it can be kind of hard for farmers. Like, you can slow them down ultimately, but I like to control airflow. And especially because people will recover breath, right? And they don't use any oxygen. So that's a good way to conserve oxygen early game. Is if you have, like, kind of inaccessible areas, just areas that are out of the way, that are limited on oxygen or just contain none at all. Because then when they get back, they'll recover breath and they won't use any extra oxygen. Like, they won't use any oxygen while they're recovering breath, which is really nice. New species scan. Nice. So now we just need 2 more. And I think you could probably scan a morb. Maybe not, though. Maybe not, maybe not. You probably could scan a morb, but I kind of think it's only critters with variants, and last I checked, morbs don't. Wow, that is a huge sea of chlorine gas. Holy shit. And look at that, more Wheeze warts. That's awesome. Dope. This is a huge and very research abundant planet. Okay, let's see. What's next? Let's just jump over. Yeah, let's just finish off all these different trees, and that way once we actually move on to the material study terminal, we can actually just start researching all the stuff we actually want. Okay, so this wouldn't be a bad spot to put some more machinery. That being said, I think, let's see, this is 3 tall. We did get a recommendation, I think, from Elias or somebody else who was visiting us live. And I say us a lot because eventually the show's gonna evolve to mainly be me and a co-host. So it's just force of nature, I guess. And yeah, maybe let's clean this up so it's a little bit easier to get around. And while we're here, I do like to keep an oxygen machine like right underneath the duplicant's beds. I just think it's very nice to have like that, for sure, oxygen being forced up. Oh yeah, and I forgot we're kind of making the sleeper light guy suffocate. Okay. So yeah, we can throw some industrial equipment here. It's not a great place because it is by the beds. But I think over here would be a little bit better because it's far from the beds and the farm. So maybe we should work on that. Okay. Then again, pressure control is probably a good move. So let us do this. Wait, how does this work? Is there gas movement between this? It doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's do this. Let us this, and we'll just open this door. They just completed that research. Hey, look at that, baby hatch. Water sieve, algae distiller, and ethanol distiller. Those are all very useful. Okay. You know, I wonder if the algae distiller is the best use for slime, period. Because I'm trying to think of what would be another... Oh, look, last visit on the outhouse. And this polluted oxygen farm is set up. Now the question is, why hasn't this produced anything? I really wonder if the spawning habits of mobs has changed. Did I say mobs? I meant morbs. Yeah, I really wonder if the spawning habits of morbs changed. Guess let's check it out. I mean, it could be... So we do want germs, right? We want germ infested. This is 0 germs, and this is plenty of germs. Oh, wait, there you go. See the polluted dirt, but there's no surface germs. I guess we're going to find out here in a little bit, but yeah, it should be just fine for morbs to spawn. So we're going to have to give it a couple cycles, and we'll see what happens. But for the time being, let's see, everything's picked up off the floor, so yeah, we're going to just fence this off for the time being. Yeah, I'm going to be very curious to see if the morbs have something about their characteristics have changed, and they just don't spawn anymore. I really don't know. Okay, so now that we've set up this polluted oxygen farm that may or may not work, I guess we're going to find out. I think we should turn our focus to the material study terminal. And I'm trying to figure out a good spot to put it. We do have our science machines here. And we're trying to take advantage of the light from the printing pod. But maybe we should find a better place for this. We do have all this real estate here that we kind of just cleared out for no good reason. I guess we could check up on Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay, do slug plugs eat rust? Let's see, you guys better not. Nope. It's metals and refined metals. Okay. Some simple metals and refined metal. I do have her sweeping up all the metals she can find so that way they don't, you know, deplete this world of its metals resources. I think we'll be fine. So yeah, on this planet, we're just setting up a plug slug farm, or just a wild plug slug habitat, I guess, not really a farm, just to take advantage of the power they produce every night. Because right now, these 4 here that are very unhappy, or I guess there's 3 right now, they're charging these 2 batteries. So if we have like all of them, like 10 or so, not only will they not eat the metal on this planet, but then they'll they'll produce a lot of electricity passively. And while we're here, let's disable that and set this over here. And yeah, Lindsay's alone right now, and she's kind of been annoying me with all of her complaints and stuff. But eventually, I will give her a friend. What are you doing with that notch? Oh yeah, that's right. I gave her a refrigerator down here. Because it's not only is it freezing cold, but it is radioactive. Solid nuclear waste. Do betas like pick up? Do they like mine uranium ore? Because I don't know where they're getting it from. Solid nuclear waste, solid nuclear waste. Where are you guys getting your uranium from? Oh, also big thing. We gotta figure out how to utilize these guys because that is a lot of hydrogen. 1, 2, 4, 12, 16, 20, almost 30 tiles times 30. So that's 900 kilograms of hydrogen. Holy shit. That's a lot. Yeah, okay, for sure we're gonna use them this playthrough. It's kind of crazy because I just never really thought about them, honestly. And they've been in the game for quite a while, and I don't know why. It just never really occurred to me to use them. Okay, let's see. Idle. Yes, you can just dig out this for now. We kind of have this set up very poorly, if I'm going to be completely honest. Yo, we'll expand the living quarters just to accommodate people for the time being. And then we can go ahead and worry about, oh, but that is on the other side of our gas barrier. Yeah, we'll just expand the quarters for now. And then we'll worry about moving it in a little bit. But yeah, for now we'll just expand it so that way everyone has beds to sleep in. Okay, how's that? That should work just fine. Cool. So yeah, so we have streamlined our base a little bit by giving people highways. We have our farm up here, right in front of my face. Then we have, we're gonna put like a little industrial quarter down here. Just some basic machines. Nothing that generates too much heat because, you know, obviously we don't want to have that by our beds. And then steam generator. I would really much so like a steam generator. So maybe we set up a plastic Drecko farm. And look at that. That is our culprit right there. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. Watch, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab him. Grab him. Gotcha. Sorry. I'm sorry. I have outbursts sometime. Okay. Nobody can reach these. God, it's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me, but it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's so cool. All right, idle guys. Looks like this is free to go now. Let's go block this up. Maybe just grab... Man, saltwater is such a useful resource. Yeah, saltwater really is that useful. Here, instead of what we did here, let's bump up our insulated tile all the way to the abyssal light, so that way, this is my favorite part about having a green screen is that I can stick my finger right on the screen. But we'll bump up the insulated tile all the way to the abyssal light, so that way we have a nice barrier of heat transfer, no heat transfer. And look at this, look at this, look at this culprit right there. Boom, done. There we go. Bada, bada bing, bada boom. And we have all these Wheezeworts. Speaking of Wheezeworts, we really want a animal rancher. So Harold. Oh my god, Harold. Harold. You're like 80 freaking things away. Just do it. Just level up, bro. Agricultural Ada. He's a farming queen. Critter rancher. No. We'll wait on. And Lindsay, have you found any Wheezworts yet? Absolutely. Let's see. Why is this producing carbon dioxide? Yeah, where's this carbon dioxide coming from? From asteroids, maybe? I'm really not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Is it like only when you look at it, when it's on screen, does it like disappear or something? That's kind of weird. Yeah, I really don't know. Whoops. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I did not mean to rake the microphone. Oh. Okay. Let's see. New printables are. Hey, shine nymph eggs. Sure, why not? And again, we're just filling up our research. Perfect. And we're right on the cusp of enough food, lettuce. So we have a little bit of waterweed food, which is obviously not sustainable. But for now, I think we're fine. A contracted slime lung. In Pay, there's not that much slime lung floating around. Well, I guess up here there is. Yeah, I don't know where you're getting the slime lung from, girl. Really don't know that. Okay, Devin, you're good for now. Wait, Harold. I just saw you. Hey, Dirty Harold. Critter ranching. Sweet. Okay, awesome. Yeah, now in the other world, we can actually wrangle critters a little bit and actually use our Plugslug farm. So I guess Harold, go over there. See ya, bud. I'm gonna watch him so I make sure he doesn't suffocate inside the tunnel. Peace. Who is idle? I know, Harold, you're here, you're happy. Let's figure out something for you. Okay, well that would be a start. We could lower the pitcher pump. And then let's open this back up so that way these things are not hella glum and wanting to die. Kind of not our objective here. Yes, no morph spawning yet. I'm not gonna lose hope though, because sometimes it's like there's a lot of things that's like, if something's bugging out, you just exit the game and come back. And so we'll just see next run. If it keeps messing up, then we'll troubleshoot it or just Google it and see if people have been having issues or if they patched it out or something. But for now, we're chilling. Okay. Then again with this, our carbon dioxide level has lowered, so we're gonna want to lower our plants. I don't know if they'll continue to use the same amount of resources or what. But just in case they do, like if they're not constantly consuming oxygen or producing oxygen, I don't know if they use the same amount of resources, because it says per cycle, right? So I don't know if that just means in general or if it means only when they're actually producing. We're going to trap this shine bug. Well, someone's going to trap it, please. Or it gets away. Guys, come on. Build these gates. Okay, now it's up here. Yeah, so if we can trap the shine bug, then we'll get that extra efficiency and actually be able to utilize some of this carbon dioxide instead of just letting it pool up down here. No, shine bug. Better freaking come down here. Oh, you would. You would just play around up there. Oh, you're such a freaking shine bug. Oh my god. Don't make me build a critter drop off, bro. Sometimes it just be like that though. Okay. So now let's go ahead and work on I don't know. What did I just say? But yeah, Plugslug farm. Sweet. Okay. So I don't know how many plug slugs we can fit in here before they become glum, but let's just try moving these 4. And actually no, that's kind of a waste of time. Just try moving all the free ones right now. Let's grab this plug slug down here. And then these guys hanging out up here. And is that a baby? Nope. We have 3 of them. 4, but we'll leave that guy for now. Let's see. Are these guys glum? No, these guys are perfectly happy. Okay, so they can kind of just hang out up there for now. And let's go ahead and put an incubator here. Because why not, right? Faster they incubate, the more resources they'll make. Oh, we need refined metal. That would be why not. Okay. We'll just let them chill for now. And maybe we'll put a storage bin in here so we can drop off eggs. Yeah, for now it's perfectly fine. I'm not stressed about it. Somebody was starving, but it looks like they figured it out. And then, yeah, we do have a nice supply, nice population of Pokeshells going. I think Pokeshells are also 1 for 1. In fact, I think most critters are basically 1 egg per critter. But yeah, we definitely want to maintain our Pokeshell population for the molts. I think it's like calcium carbonate or something, and it's used for steel. Or no, lime, I think is what it is, right? Something like that. Okay. So we'll do auto wrangle surplus, max critter 0, and we'll have the shine bug. And so what this will do is they will wrangle it up, and it'll be tied up at the bottom, so that way it's not going to... There's not going to be no chance that it's up here. It'll just be hanging out at the bottom of the farm area. Because there's no place that they're going to drop it off to, they should just tie it up and then just drop it off right there. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Okay. So I guess while we're here, we could just go ahead and start building over to this guy. There's no vacuums we have to worry about preserving. Do we care about making a water lock for this is the real question, I think. There's almost no way that we could get into there without releasing chlorine, but do we have any amount of chlorine in our base yet? If we do, then I don't really care, and if we don't, then yeah, we don't. So sure, we'll go through the effort of a water lock. So let's just do a vertical one with a... There we go. We'll do a vertical one with polluted water and water. Get in, get out, lock it up. So that way we don't have to worry about chlorine. Hey guys, let's do this. Throw the door here so we don't have to worry about this at all. Perfect. That'll be just fine. Okay, let's look at our food. I think we're maintaining our food, honestly. I really do. The water weeds supplemented a little bit, but it's not really anything we have to worry about. But the main reason why I know we have enough is because I think we have just enough wood, or maybe 1 or 2 shy. But I've still maintained a lot of wild growth around. Maybe not a lot, but enough. Speaking of wild growth, getting to these mushrooms and opening up the ability to plant fungal caps would be... Hey, look at our baby hatch. And we have like 10 hatches in here already. Yeah, look at that, 10 hatches. Jeez, that was fast. I gotta say, that's the nicest thing about hatches, is you don't really need to, like, tame them to, like, have a nice population of them. If you have 10 hatches, they die every 100 cycles. I guess it's not that much food, but... You know, it averages what? What is a barbecue worth? 4,000. So 4,000 food every 10 cycles if you have 10 hatches. That's nice. Okay guys. So since you guys are free, maybe we set up a metal refinery already. And not over here though. Okay, so let's do that. Let's pick an area, a space. Let's figure out what is a feasible way to do this. Also go grab that little hatch right. Okay, so let's see, how tall is the refinery? Is it 4 or 3 tall? So refinery, 4 tall. Okay, so how about this? Down here, in the bowels of the base, let's set up a industrial plant. Boom, boom, boom. And I know we could use the things for fuel efficiency. Wait, no, that's power generation efficiency. Never mind. Don't even have it unlocked yet. The SIM cards are like the PLCs or circuit boards or something that increase the productivity of generators. I don't know why I thought that was just machines in general. So let's set up a metal refinery. Kiln. Move the rock crusher down here. Is there any early game industrial equipment that we need right away? Kinda don't think so. I think this will be it for now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing trying to like make boards and stuff. We're not really setting up any specific room. Power plant, stable, laboratory, nature park. Yeah. They haven't made like a factory room or something for whatever reason. Seriously, wouldn't that make sense? Just to build a factory room, make it some kind of requirement. Rock crusher, kiln, and then what about the algae distiller? Why not? Let's make space for that. Oh, here, we'll just swap these around so we don't have to worry about space. There we go. That is some basic refinery equipment right there. Basic industrial equipment. And then here, I mean, this too tall room is atrocious, so let's do this. Got this, and good here. Then same dealio down here. Let's standardize all this. Have like even spacing for it. And look, see, we tied up this guy and I completely forgot to box him in. Okay. Yeah, let's reclaim some of these resources while we're here. Perfect. So that'll be just fine. And we are leveling out our base so it doesn't look quite so funky. People can actually get around it faster. We can lower commutes. This will be a big improvement. And we can go ahead and ditch this guy for now. And then we'll give the industrial complex its own like like what's the word? Specific transformer or transformers. And for now, I suppose we could just connect it to the heavy watt line, right? I mean, there really wouldn't be any kind of deficit to just plug it in like this, right? I guess that works just fine. Seriously. It is so close to the main line that I don't think it's really an issue at all. Perfect. That works just fine. And while we're here, let's just throw up another generator. Manual generators are really good. I made like a complex once upon a time to just have a farm of manual generators. And duplicants produce more than enough electricity. In fact, duplicants are very easy to keep alive. Under very limited. And they'll pee themselves and make water. So you basically just have to give them a little bit of food and they'll not only survive, generate power, but they'll also generate pollution. Just get a bunch of unskilled laborers running on generators. Seriously, like, duplicate power, probably some of the best power. I'm like, no joke at all. In fact, yeah, it's probably some of the best power. Okay. Great, so we got the shine bug down here giving efficiency to this. And we totally forgot to replace the pitcher pump. Boy, should we do that. This is all kind of convoluted to get down here. How about we do this? And it's still a pain in the ass, but be a little bit easier, I think. Climb in here instead of going all the way around. I hope it is. I don't know. I guess we'll see what they decide to do. Idle. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Just bear with me for just a second. We'll sort this out pretty soon. What needs to be done? So, Pokeshell to lime molt, or small Pokeshell molt to lime. Always good. Salt to table salt, probably not. Wolframorite to tungsten. Wow, I did not know you could do this in the metal crusher. That's insane. So interesting. There's no way you can justify wasting that much resource. There's no way. Then ceramic. Doesn't ceramic make really good pipes or insulated tiles? You know, I'm not sure, but let's make one of these. Let's just make one of both, because I'm pretty sure the first time you discover a resource, it'll like show you all the recipes. 100 kilograms of oxygen, because I'm probably not going to be able to store this conveniently. Nor do I really want to store it. I don't really have a need for oxalite. Or brine. I guess we'll just grab the oxalite for some extra oxygen. And we're sitting pretty comfortable so far. I mean, we're only on cycle 74, so we don't have too much going, too many like advanced systems going, and our mob farm is not producing, but hopefully that changes when we reset. Actually, while we're here, let's just do it. Why not? Lab. Just reload it in real fast. And maybe they'll spawn instantly, maybe they'll take a couple cycles. It's about 3 cycles normally for a morb to spawn under the right conditions. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. We are sitting pretty comfortably with oxygen production right now, so I'm really not stressing about it. Actually, now that I say that out loud, we should probably check our algae. Algae. 4 tons. Okay. Wait, that's not. Wait. I mean, that's about a ton, right? Depending on what kind of ton you're talking about. 1,000 kilograms is a ton, depending on a ton. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave things wild, like I like it. Oh, that's right. Let's do this. Ooh, let's do salt water, because I think I have some just lying around. Oxygen, printing bods, salt water. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use salt water for this airlock, and then we'll go into this chlorine biome and grab this glossy Drecko. Set up a nice little ranch farm. In fact, we don't even need too much for him right now. In fact, I say let's just set up a room for him just so he produces a little bit of plastic once in a while. You don't have to worry about it being perfect or anything. Yeah, let's just set up a little room for him. I think they need 2 plants. Let's see. Or it doesn't say they're... Oh, no, it does. 1 units per cycle. Like 1 entire plant? Because I don't think that's right either. And this is too big of a room, is it? Okay. So if we split this 50-50 hydrogen, oxygen, we just need 2 tall. And does it need to be 50-50? Let's see. What would make the most sense? Because if it's 1 tall, I think maybe they do need 2 tiles of hydrogen. I'm really not sure, but let's just let's just do it this way. It'll be simple enough, and hopefully we don't screw anything up, honestly. And if we set the door a little bit lower, that'll give us... Because, like, if we leave it as this, we'll have 1-2 tiles of hydrogen. And if we set the door a little bit lower, then we'll have an extra space of oxygen. Or hydrogen. So we can mess up. And it'll allow us to mess it up. Without being, penalized and spilling hydrogen. Now, that being said, we need to get hydrogen cavity. Means we need to find a vent or just naturally occurring hydrogen. We do need to really pressure control this room. Oh, actually, not really, not really, not really. Because if we just have a very minute amount of hydrogen, it'll just linger up here. Okay, we'll just build a very safe, simple room. That way we can start the hydrogen production and start taming this Drecko. Now, I did set up a critter farm, and I remember portioning off the areas to help maintain the population and to groom them without causing extra, like causing cramped conditions. But I don't exactly remember that off the top of my head. So for now, we're just going to set up something super dummy simple. And that'll help us just get some plastic going. It's just something super simple. Let's see, is this a dumb idea or a not dumb idea? I don't actually. I think that's fine for now. I think that's fine for now. Eventually we'll have another egg, and then we can mature it and then bring it here. I guess we don't need this partition either. There we go. It'll be just fine. Oh, we do need a stable thing. Yeah, I keep forgetting about. Hey, what are you doing in here, Hatch? Okay, and with all that, I think I'm going to be wrapping it up here pretty soon. I am dead tired. I've been up all night. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. So, honestly, that's the reason why I decided to jump on the stream today. I thought, you know, it'd be good to stay up. Have someone to talk to, have something to do. But all that being said, it's my lack of sleep is catching up with me. Okay, farming station, grooming station. That's what we want. Right, we need the shearing station and grooming station. You know what? Let's just say it only needs 4. I think that's a fair bet. Like I said, it's been a fat minute since I've ranched Glossy Dreckos, but let's just say it needs 4. So let's do this. And again, in like 2 streams, I'm going to find out that this is terrible, and I want to redo everything. So stay tuned for that, I guess. Stay tuned for that. Ooh, wow, I poured way too much salt water here, haven't I? Oh, wait, no. One person dropped it off. That's okay. Now let's throw some normal water here, and then hopefully it'll be just enough to sneak someone into the chlorine biome without causing a disaster. Wrangle this guy. Guess we could wrangle its mom too, right? How old is it? Too old to give birth, probably. But we could wrangle one of his pals. Lots and lots of idle people. Okay, everyone who's idle. Why don't you unearth the neurovacillator? Why don't you maybe not unearth that? Maybe not just yet. Oh, why don't you guys go start setting up preparations for the oil biome? So we don't want to do a lot of heat transfer because this is like unusable hot, and this is nice cold, right? This would be good for cooling, at least temporarily. And this is like hot to the point where it's just detrimental for our base. Like, it doesn't make sense to cool it off to a workable point. It just really doesn't. And it is all carbon dioxide and oil. No reason to cool it off prematurely. We'll just start by just cracking into the biome. Not worrying too much about what we're gonna do. We're just getting in there to open up the vision and see what's up. And to give people something to do, honestly. So all that being said, let's go ahead and throw a pneumatic door just for safety. I know pneumatic doors slow people down a lot, but I do find it helpful just to have one just in case. And I can see like heat transfer going on here. Yeah, okay. So there's a break in the abyssal light here. So there's going to be a lot of heat transfer coming down from the steam vent. I completely forgot about this. Okay, what does phosphorite burn at? 200? 470. Nice. I noticed they changed this, like, graphic and stuff. I think there was a quality of life update recently, like just the other day actually, and I think that must have been. You see, we can see a little bit more things here. Oh, there's zombie spores on that ore. Okay, that's good to know. So very cold or very hot will kill it, or ungodly high pressure. Actually, yeah. Why isn't it dying here? I guess when it says pressure, it means gas pressure. Kind of weird. It's an oil reservoir, not a leaky oil fissure, but hopefully there will be one. And look at all this diamond, holy crap. Here, a water weed, poke shell, lots of iron. Sweet, okay, yeah, that's super dope. So I'm gonna start building a ladder down. Awesome. Make sure to set auto harvest. Well, maybe not priority 9, but priority 7. Before I forget. And you know, I've only barely touched on the salt or the spice grinder, so that could be a good addition to. Yeah, let's just dig down for our resources while people have time. Why not, right? We'll just open up all these vegetation. That'll work. Pop up here. That looks fine. And then I forgot we need to recycle all these things. Uh, cook paku fillet, barbecue, frost buns, souffle pancakes, sure. Bristleberries and fried mushrooms, swampy delights. In fact, all of these are good besides the pickled meal. And you know what? Let's just do it just in case. Because that was part of our like cycle that we were maintaining. So just to make sure that we're not missing out on anything and there's no chance of food spoilage, we're going to keep that. Kind of just the same old gloves, honestly. And what about research? Are we done here, scientist? I don't think y'all are. Nope, we got a couple more things. Not super useful. I mean, in real life, I work with logic gates, or I did once upon a time. And there's a lot of cool things you can make, and like in this game, you could build lots of things. You could do lots of comparative circuits and stuff, and you can even build a calculator, and you can build like a, you know, like a counter signal. In fact, there might even be just a counter signal in this game. If I remember, I'm not really sure. Actually, yeah, there is just a counter. Never mind. But anyways, yeah, you can build a lot of useful circuits for sure. Oh, maybe I shouldn't keep that guy. But honestly, you tend to just use like a simple comparative gate, which is like an AND or an OR, and then an inverter. Honestly, if you need to change a signal, right? Usually, you don't use too many complicated gates in this game. Right. Oh yeah, let's check up on Glowing now. Hey, look at that. This guy's producing a lot, but this guy is not. Cool, awesome. What about these guys? Happy, wild, and free. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubbles. Y'all are coming with me. Oh, hey, yo. Yo, we need to find the freaking conveyor belt. Or not the conveyor belt, the matter transporter. Boy, am I tired, guys. Ooh, gee willikers. That's what I got this for. Material transport. Where is it at? Maybe down there. Besides that, there's really not any good candidates for where it could be. Like at all, there's no evidence of it anywhere. Guess that's just it for now. Whoa, guys, what are you doing with the water? I mean, I want water, but I want it for this thing. Let's try an auto bottler. Kind of sick of just sitting on this, waiting for this. And then, yeah, someone's gonna have to suffer some irritation, but whatever, it's worth it. The only crappy thing is I think I'm gonna have to build a gas pump in here to really use this. Or I could come over here and dig beneath this. There's very minimal gas transfer out, and then pump some of this hydrogen. Okay. You know, I just realized that this music's a little bit like Pikmin. Like just the ambient world music when you're like running around. Surely these guys won't eat rust, right? Surely. But just in case, let's miscellaneous? Nope. Find raw minerals. What? Where's rust at? Filtration, industrial ingredient, consumable ore right there, rust. Just in case, we'll sweep it up. And okay, Harold has a bed, light in there. No, Harold's chilling. Harold's vibing. It's uranium. Okay, we are coming close to the end of this here, because I'm dying. Oh, the ice melted. I see. An asteroid hit. The ice melted, and that's why the carbon dioxide left. Are you starving though, Harold? You just ate food. Okay, so that is a lot of oil. That is a lot of oil. Give me something good. Hey, barbecue. There we go. That's pretty nice. Sweet barbecue. Do we keep having issues with pressure here? That's quite interesting. Wow, look at this. Look at all this. Yeah, I forgot what it looks like when you have a lot of duplicants. There's this constant transfer of gas. Exchange of gas. Oh, and look at all of this. Slime lung. Okay, so before this gets exposed, let's close this off. And while we're at it, let's just make it a little bit easier for people to get through. Yeah, at this point, they have to run all the way up and around. Let's just do this. I mean, it's still unnecessarily hard, but it's a start. Shit, chlorine. Wow, that is a flood of chlorine gas right there. Let's look at the density of chlorine, because I don't exactly remember what it is. Density... It doesn't say here. I mean, you could probably look at the specific heat capacity and determine it, but that's not exactly how... I don't think that's a perfect indication, but it's probably not a bad one, honestly. The 0.267. I would think density and specific heat capacity oftentimes would go hand in hand. So if that's true, then the chlorine would be heavier. I guess I could just Google this real fast, huh? Let me just do that. Chlorine gas density. 3.2 grams per liter, and then oxygen density. 1.429. Okay. So it is heavier. But lighter than carbon dioxide, right? Let's see. Carbon dioxide density. feel like I must have read the wrong thing about chlorine. Chlorine gas density. 2.4. Oh. Bro. I don't know what I'm reading. Okay. I feel like I just saw 6 different numbers. Okay, but that being said, it's kind of just hanging out right here for some reason. Oh, and I just mopped it up, so now it's going to be a lot easier for it to transfer. Crap. At least the pressures over here is greater than it is over here, so I guess we're fine for now. I never once realized that iron was red. Oh, it looks like lava. Okay, so how about we just stop everything over here for now, guys, since there's chlorine. How about we just do that instead? Just sit on it for a second. Let's just let them cook. It's good. We don't really need to go down any further. There's nothing really that interesting over here besides the oil. And how is this going? It's not. Please? Please come dump stuff, guys. Please? Please? Someone just dump 1 liter? Okay. Ada, let's do it. Hey, Ada, champion. Just realized that I have too many tiles here. And let's disable that. Actually, you know what? I don't need a very clean looking airlock for this to work, right? So yeah, I really don't need to stress about this. But please, somebody come do this so we can grab this guy. And again, is this a hydrogen? Cool slush. Really, it's a cool slush, guys, here. Okay. Wow, that'll be helpful. Yeah, and what temperature does chlorine condense at? 33, minus 30. That's a little too cold, honestly. Yeah, minus 30 Fahrenheit and minus 30 Celsius, I think, are the same, or it's minus 40, but they're about the same either way. Very cold. So that cool slush geyser is not going to be anywhere near that cold. In fact, this biome would probably heat up before it managed to cool down this amount of chlorine. Yeah, the only... Hold up. Yeah, it's just about time to wrap up the stream because I'm getting so tired. But the only feature that I really wish I had in this game was like dynamic boiling and condensing temperatures based on pressure, right? Because if you pressurize the hell out of this chlorine gas, then it would liquefy, like it would condense at like, you know, a much, what would it be, higher or lower temperature? Hold on. Let me think about physics here for a second. I don't even know. Honestly, I'm so tired at this point that I don't even know. Let's see. It would be a liquid at room temperature if you condense it enough, right? So that means that the boiling point is much higher. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, so that'd be awesome if you could just pressurize the chlorine gas and then just condense it. And it would condense, and then you could, like, ship it around and stuff. That'd be awesome. People wouldn't get eye irritation and stuff like that. That, and then gravity fed. Actually, I want perijets, which is probably not even the proper term. Air ejectors. Air ejectors. I want air ejectors and what I would call a perijet, which is just a liquid air ejector. Just like you know, fire hoses that spray AFFF or whatever. You know, I would love that. So that way you could have a vacuum drag system for your pipes. You don't need a pump everywhere. That would be amazing. And that way, if you had a line with air traveling through it, you could suck up water, or you could suck up another air. You could draw a vacuum in a room. That would be amazing. And what we're doing here, if you're just joining us, is we're just breaking into this biome for the first time, just to grab this glossy Drecko and get a little bit of plastic production. We're actually not super concerned about like high yields. We just want a little bit, but that way we can produce a steam generator pretty soon. Wow, that is crazy. I've spent so many cycles trying to get this guys ready that these millwoods started. They're ready to harvest. Jeez. Okay. There's a morb over here and a neuron vacillator. Neural vacillator. So let's just dig down here and break into this biome. We're breaking into this chamber. And look at this. Cool. That's something. And I think by the time we get down here, we'll be able to see in this room. And if this is the matter transporter, then oh my god, are we going to be set? Because we're trying to wait for the matter transporter so that way we can get a Pip over here or a Weezwort over to the other planet and we can set up a material study terminal. Speaking of the other place, what are these people doing? Busy work. Cool. I mean, that's fine by me, guys, as long as you're doing something. And since we added all these other plug slugs, we should probably put some more batteries out here. Probably 2 more, honestly. We're gonna have such an excess of power from these like 4 more plug slugs that we just got. Yeah, okay. And I suppose getting to these geysers and building around them wouldn't be bad either. A hot polluted oxygen. Yeah, I'll have to get some kind of cooling system. Well, let's see, if I super cooled it, made it liquid oxygen, then the dirt would separate, I think, and then we could do... Yeah, and that would that would work, but what temperature does oxygen condense at? It's got to be really, really fucking cold. Negative 293. I'm not even really sure how to get down to that temperature, to be completely honest. Aqua tuners with like petroleum, maybe? I don't know. It's been a minute since I really tried to experiment with getting super coolant, like super cold. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out when it comes to it. I mean, that is the whole nature of this game. Is, I mean, for me, it's remembering stuff. For somebody who's got a better memory, it's just learning new stuff every time you play. For me, in particular, it's remembering stuff every time I play. Let's be honest. Okay, we got this plastic Drecko. We still need hydrogen. But we can share it at least once for 150 plastic, I think. And maybe that'll be enough for the steam generator. Wow, really? It is a material study terminal. I didn't realize that. That's crazy. And I think this will be the easiest hydrogen to get. Yeah, because this entire biome is chlorine. Okay, guys, please, somebody come pick this guy up before he... Yeah, what is going on? Come get this glossy Drecko. Seriously, guys. Don't let this go to waste. We spent all this time and like 4 people got eye irritation. Go pick it up. Alright, there's a little bit of chlorine, and I kind of don't want to sacrifice. You know what? I don't want to, and I won't. How about that? How about that? Putting a pipe up here, or a pump up here. I'm going to pump this cavity dry. In fact, if I do this right, I think I can just dig in at an angle, and I won't actually need to go into that cavity at all. Yeah, I think so. Maybe not, but I'm going to try. No, there's for sure a way I could do this without even ever having to go in this cavity, right? We do something like this. Yes, right there. I think that'll work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yes, it will. Yeah, that should be just fine. Awesome. There we go. Easy, painless. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Okay, what do we have left? Just this oxygen mask, huh? Okay, we can do that. Eggshell, the lime for sure. Let's do that. Let's see, what else do we have? I think it's just breaking down stuff in a lime is the only useful thing for that at the moment. No morbs. Wow, it's either that it's a conversation about surface germs, or they changed some kind of bug with it. I'm not sure, but I have spawned morbs with 0 surface germs. I wonder if it's just that they finally got it worked out to where you have to have germs. Clothing refashionator. I wonder if that is for the blueprints. Like the clothing you get from blueprints, or if that's just something else. God, I'm tired. Yeah, let's find a good stopping point here. Nothing for you guys. Actually, let's get this fucking sneaky bastard. Maybe that'll be a good stopping point. Please, somebody, I want you to get this with all of your might, guys. I want this to be the most important thing for you. We're not going to worry about a duplicate for now. I just want you. I just want you in my ranch. Okay? All right, Devin. No, you have so much oxygen. Just get it. Okay. Take a breather. Take a breather. Okay, Devin, I think you're taking more than a breather. Taking a shit. Okay. Hey, we already finished that research? Holy crap, that was fast. Okay, what is a good thing to research next? Bleachstone hopper? Huh. Use salt and gold to produce bleachstone. Wow. There's a lot of neat things that kind of like trickled their way in. I know they're not even entirely new. It's just that the last couple of playthroughs, I probably didn't use them. And I had already researched this stuff. So when it showed up in my game, it's just like, it didn't even occur to me to check, I guess. And I completely forgot solar panels were a thing. That is a very good source of power. And I know we have a missing research station, but oh wait, can they not get in there? Let's see, they open the door, but they don't have anything to stand on. Is that what they're telling me? No, I think they can get in there just fine. I'm actually a little bit confused why they're not dropping this off already. Well, actually, I guess usually when they don't drop something off, it's because they can't get it. Okay, so that was it. Wow. Did anyone else think that? Seriously. Now, you can tell me if you think I'm just very stupid, but I did not think. So weird. And I really should have canceled that auto harvest. But that's okay. Hey, look at that. We finally got a Glossy Drecko. About time. About time. Okay, and we're done with that. And we are also done with that. Sweet. Looks like lots of people are getting attributes, which is awesome. Food farming. Why is everyone's skill so high? Good meal. What have y'all been eating? Oh, the barbecue, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure who I can improve skills without them going to a moral deficit, so we're just gonna leave it as is for now. Hey, plastic! Yay! That was easy. I kind of forgot that they just give you plastic when you first get them. And I think someone should be able to dig this, and then we can put the door down, and that way we could just seal off this room, pump out the hydrogen, and we don't have to worry about any kind of cross-contamination at all. It'll be super easy and painless, and it'll just be done. And we did a really good job about mitigating gas exchange, because besides over here, There's no gas where it shouldn't be. On this world, on this world. This world, whatever, it's a shit show, you know, the plug slugs poop out hydrogen. I don't know where this chlorine came from, but it's here. Was there bleach stone? There was. So let's cover this up. Ooh, another plug slug. Plug slug. You know, over here, yeah, I know. There's gases. I see. But it kind of just is what it is. And you know what? Talking about gases, how about we put a door here? Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Because eventually when all this stuff melts, we are just going to be pumping gas into the atmosphere. Ooh, elderly plug slug. I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm bringing you to your friends at least. Come into your to the farm. Long commutes. Yeah, I'll look at that later. I do find unless if you like petition off your base and give people beds near their workstations, you're gonna have long commutes almost always, but especially early game before you get piping the tubes. While we're here, maybe we set this. Yeah, maybe we do this. I know it's not perfect, but yeah, how about we do this? We make a better comment. No, because that is a good common path. Never mind. Let's just leave it as is. Okay. What else? We're staying. Wow, we are staying way above our food. Frostbun. Okay, I see. We just got into this biome and took out all the sleet wheat, so we had a huge surplus of calories. And it looks like we found the surface here. Which is awesome. Nothing in particular. I don't see any asteroid remnants, so the surface, the actual surface must be a little bit further to the right side. And I kind of thought we would have gotten close enough to this to look, but it looks like we haven't really gotten that far just yet. And yes, I know you guys have a missing research station. I just wanted you to fill that out. And as much as I hate seeing the red text, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm going to keep doing this. Our researchers need something to do, guys. Check out our temperature. I know this isn't a perfect solution. It's just a very good temporary solution for like 300,000 cycles or something. You're never going to have any issue with overheating with this battery system. It's not perfect, but it's quite good. It looks like they're producing lime right now. Oh, and speaking of pacus, and I think the reason why people attest to them is because you feed them seeds, which are kind of a waste material, if I'm going to be completely. Especially when you have a good farmer, it becomes a very big waste material. I'm trying to remember what their duplicants' reaches are left to right. I think it's 2. Could be 3, though. We're going to open this up. Oh, wait. That's not right. Yeah, we're going to open up this area for now. Maybe there's some deodorizers up there. Maybe not, because I kind of just don't care. And we'll have some pacus just hang out here. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we can spawn some... What do they call like ice gulps or big gulps or something? I promise I used to know things about this game. I promise you guys. Gulp fry. Yeah, I don't think so, though. Negative 22 and 41. Probably not. Oh, look at that. Wow. When did they add this? This nice information. That's super cool. It used to be that I would just load critters up in a room and then just figure it out. Or like as soon as like more guides became available online, you can Google it now, but once upon a time you just had to just throw critters in a room. And for the most part it is 8 for all critters besides like pips and maybe the What are they called? Deviants? They're not deep. What are they called? Derivatives? Divergent. Well, they need 16 for the grubs. They need 12. Wow. That is something I didn't know. I thought they were 8. Hey, look at our bud. Yeah, actually, while we have time, why don't we just set up the piping right quick? So from here all the way over here. Wherever I dug that hole. Right there. Come down. All the way across. And... perfect. Look at that. Over here, we do the door. Actually, let's do an automated door, right? So we can control it from afar. Don't need to rely on duplicates to do anything. Oh, crap. How will this work? Crap, I did not think about that. Yeah, that's a very good point. Because if there's... Huh. Huh. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I'll put this here. Put a door here and deconstruct that. I think that'll work. No, I don't actually know how I'm gonna do this, but I will figure it out. I promise you that. I will figure it out. I will... Oh, once I put the door, then I can put the automation next to it. Okay, yeah. Easy game. Easy game. Sweet, awesome. That's that. Let's go. Yeah, once we get this hydrogen pumped in, I think we'll call it there, because boy, am I exhausted. And what happened to our shine bug? Oh, guys, please stop wrangling it. Please just let it be. Let it be happy for a day, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Yeah, I know you guys are probably frustrated because my base layout is terrible. Well, I'm sorry. That's all I have to say about it is I am sorry. Truthfully, I am sorry. Maybe we do this. Sure, let's do that real fast. Deconstruct it, let's make it look nice. How about that? Construct. Something, right, fellas? A little bit better. Looks a little less ugly. A little bit easier to run through, I guess. Maybe not much, but a little bit. Song is bumping. Okay, so we have this. What is the shortcut for pipes overlay? F7. Yeah, right. So this is great. Now this is built. Very simply, we hit lock, hit no one's allowed to walk through it, and then we can put the pump here, and bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Very simple. Again, once we get a little bit of gas mixing, I don't really care. In fact, a lot of times I have like just central air pumps that are literally just designed to circulate air, just to make it so, make sure that any like non-breathable gas just gets cycled through and filtered out. No! Oh my god. Please close. Wow. That was very fortunate. I forgot, or maybe didn't even know that they started on green. I kind of thought they started on red. Automation. Perfect. Okay, so that'll work just fine. And then that way we can just get the hydrogen out of here. We don't have to worry about anything at all. And the Glossy Drecko will be happy. Speaking of happy Glossy Dreckos, let's remove this because I don't know how many they need per cycle to survive, but I definitely think it's in the ballpark of 3 or 4. And since we have that here, just to make sure we're organized and we're not going to lose it, let's just build a storage in for the plastic. Awesome. All right, now let's get the pump in place. Nope, not quite yet. How many grams of hydrogen? So that'll be enough, I think, to spread out and just make a nice little top layer. I hope so, at least. 900, and what is the pressure in here? Yeah, it's about that. It's about the same difference. Stable auto harvest, perfect. Then yeah, we'll just dedicate this just to plastic, and that's it. And then once that one's done, we copy the settings. Focus, yeah, let's grab that guy. Boom. And we got a good plastic storage, and then as soon as you're done with that, buddy, how about throwing in a pump? We are ready to go, guys. This pump is always going to be on, which is going to be super annoying, so we should probably throw a switch in there. Okay, and as we're wrapping this up, remember, if you're on Twitch, find me on YouTube. You can watch any episode you missed. There's a variety of content over there. Look forward to the ones with me and Jesse, my co-host of Duckman. I feel like those are the best bang for your buck if you want to get a feel for the channel. And yeah, any view, any subscription, follow, or subscribing on YouTube, any little bit of that helps tremendously. So I appreciate every single person who shows up, every person who follows, every person who subscribes. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, if you miss a video here, find it on YouTube, or vice versa. Join me live. I'm trying to get a scheduled date down, but we'll figure it out. Idle people, huh? Oh, unreachable build, really? I see, because they can't open the door and then build there. Interesting. I actually didn't realize there were so many nuances with airlocks. Of course, there's chlorine here, so it's going to be hard to explain. Oh, and there's chlorine there. Oh, there's chlorine up here. Is there bleach stone? There is. There is. Wow. Snuck through, didn't it? Pretty funny. Yeah, and we're just digging down here to try to get a little bit closer to the bottom of the map. Chlorine, it's hydrogen, so maybe it's not on Earth yet. Oh, okay, we found it. Yes, guys, awesome. Wow, that's what we were looking for. Is this the input? No. Yeah, I mean, it is. We want the output. I guess the input's just as good. We can send a Weeswort over to their side. Yeah, we finally found it. Unreachable build. No. You're saying we need to go all the way down to this level to build that? That doesn't sound right to me at all, honestly. It's really interesting. I guess it's a good thing I didn't open up this door yet. Super weird. I know, Drecko. I know you're not vibing right now. Wow, it's already tamed. 11% per cycle, so every 10 cycles or 9 cycles thereabout, it'll have a baby. Wow. It'll have a lot of babies. And then I forget, when they're crowded, they don't have as much babies, but they produce more scales, right? Is that right? I think that's true, so that's good to know. Actually, I can just check out these guys, right? No, they're not crowded. Do I have anything that's crowded here? Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, and speaking of crowded, I guess we could start feeding these fish. We are starting to amass a lot of bristleberry seeds and stuff. Fish release, that's not right. Fish trap, fish feeder. It's not gonna hurt just to throw one down here, huh? Okay, yeah, and we'll figure it out. Like I said, I think bristle blossoms and stuff like that are just safe to just toss. I'm being completely honest. And I guess it doesn't matter what the volume is that we suck up as long as it's not. That might be too easy. Let's do this. Hey guys, come on, come on, come on. One more? One more? Ah, bud, you were right there. Yeah, people are starting to get sick. We're gonna have to start doing some purification. I mean, we are managing. We're absolutely managing with oxygen with just 2 of these. In fact, I almost want to remove one. I don't really know how we're doing on oxygen. I mean, like, you know, I don't know how well we're doing on oxygen. Let's look at the report real fast. Let me remember how to... Not gonna lie, I really don't look at this that much. Removed. Oxygen diffuser did 78. Algae terrariums did 280. Deodorizer did 414. Oh, does oxygen not include fluted oxygen? That would make sense why I always have oxygen. My duplicates are always doing just fine, even though it says that I have insufficient oxygen. And so we can open up the flood works. And we should pump out this hydrogen pretty fast. There wasn't too much of it. In fact, let me kill this switch for a second, so that way the pump has a... Hydrogen has a second to move over here. There we go. And as soon as most of this hydrogen is gone, in fact, most of it is gone. I mean, I would actually really... You know what? Let's just see if we can pump all this out and draw a vacuum. Because I don't want any hydrogen floating around if we don't need it. And that's not a lot of hydrogen. We are kind of overpressurized with carbon dioxide, honestly, at this point. That's a real shame, honestly. So maybe it will be worth our effort to go and collect some more hydrogen. Like, this would be an easy thing to just do. We'll just do the same exact thing. We'll put an airlock here, and then we'll just poke a hole in it. But for now, let's see how this is all settled. Not very good, if I'm going to be completely honest. Not very good. So, let's see, has this started regenerating any kind of scale? 1%. I would say that's pretty much nothing. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more hydrogen. That's okay, because we have this big cavity here to bump into. But with all that, I mean, I feel like we made some pretty good progress. We're sitting at cycle 85, nearly 100. I'm trying to think of big things to do next. I think in between episodes, or maybe during the next stream, I'll check up on the Saturn critter traps, figure out a good way to produce them. That's a lot of hydrogen, but we do have a lot of hydrogen vents, so I'm not super stressed about that. And then steam generator. So material study, so I can do steam generation. That's what I want. And I hope it's not too much plastics. Right now we really don't have very much. And it looks like oxygen is going to be an issue here pretty soon. So making electrolyzers, making some SPOMs is going to be very critical. Alright, and with all that, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hella appreciate it. We're at 31 out of 50 followers, so even if you're over on YouTube and you don't catch me live, still would appreciate a follow. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.